How's it going, everyone? My name is Sin, and welcome back to yet another Umineko no Naku Koro ni. We're still within episode 5, End of the Golden Witch, and if you would like to get caught up before watching this video here, as always, there is a link down in the description below, which will bring you to the playlist. So go ahead and check it out. But without further ado, let me shut my mouth and get started from where we last left off. Which, by the way, everyone, I was not planning on doing a video, but I felt that I should, because it is the holidays. Yes, Erika, hello. It is the holidays, and I felt a little off not putting up a video. So, happy holidays, everyone. And, yeah, please enjoy. Let's go.
その後30分くらいで皆さんも解散されたんですね。
そうよ。いい加減眠くなってきて。一眠りしてから仕切り直そうってことになったのよ。
To smoke out the murderer of the first Twilight, Erika closely questioned everyone involved to check their alibis and evidence. To confirm these, she went around the mansion with them, and when needed, took several trips out of the guest house, through all the rain. Her vitality was impressive. Though she was an uninvited guest, everyone had long since stopped feeling anything strange about the way she played the detective.
Erika も着実に基礎を固めているようですな。
Good to see you again, Runaway.
無駄なことよ。アリバイがあろうとなかろうと、わらわたちの存在を否定することなどできぬわ。金蔵は窓より逃れ、今や六軒島の霞よ。決して捕らえることも、否定することもできぬ。さしずめ、チェス盤の裏側にでも逃げ込んだとでも言えばいいのかしら。
Whenever she pops up, I just get a big ol' smirk on my face. Hello. Hell yeah. Alright. Anyway, sorry, what?
その場合はしまい込んだというのが適当でしょうな。
そういえば、例の第一の晩の死体、同じくしまい込んだのであったな。ええ、異界と人間界の狭間の私の暗黒にしまってあるわ。あの探偵気取りに見つけられることはあるまいな。
Detective wannabe. That's nice. That's a nice touch.
当然よ。人間には絶対不可能だわ。確認する？念のためな。そしてわらわたちも今後のベルンカステル教の狙いを今一度読み直す必要があろう。
敵を知れば百戦も危うからずですな。
真に知れば百戦も戦わずに勝てるわ。
いやいや、まったく。
Gap opened up a large hole in the sky and had it swallow all of them up. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hello. Anyway, she invited Bito and Runaway to the gap. Not that gap, that gap. Between worlds where she had hidden the corpses. Cool. That place was nowhere in this world, and existed at no time of this world. In other words, it truly and literally was a place not of this world. In this place, questions such as where is this and what time is it have no absolute meaning. Every single place led to here, but no place could be reached from here. Furthermore, old times connected to this place, but no time could be passed to and from here. In short, this place was just what they said it was, the underside of the chessboard. That's a nice ring to it. No, perhaps it would be most appropriate to call this the captured pile, where pieces that have left the game go. That's actually pretty damn smart. I like that. Then through the pitch black world, a glow like a faint spotlight shone, and 5 corpses came into view. The 5 pitiful I don't know what the hell I just said there. My tongue twisted. Sorry, everybody. The 5 pitiful corpses, with their necks sliced open, had been arranged neatly. Oh well. Good. Respects. Their eyelids were shut, and their hands joined. Nice. I like that. Classy. Apparently, even Gap had respect for the dead. Good. I like to hear that.
Oh yeah.
Ah, Virgilia, hello.
今回のゲームの第一の番の犠牲者は5人なのですか?
Oh yeah, it is her first time witnessing this, huh?
6人ではなく。おお、お師匠様ではないか。
Oh, shush.
どこへ行っていたやら心配したのだぞ。
You're not the real Beatrice. Get the fuck out of here.
ゲームはもう第一の番を迎えて、ご覧の通り最初の犠牲者が出ておるわ。さあ、いよいよだ。ワクワクしてきたぞ。そうですか。ここのあなたは元気そうですね。何よりです。
ね。
ん？わらわは元気と魅惑のボディ。
No comment.
あと気立ての良さくらいしか取り柄がないぞ。
For some reason, Virgilia praised Obito for being in high spirits, though Obito was taken aback at such granny-like words coming out of Virgilia's mouth all of a sudden. Rude. She pounded her chest and answered. I mean, no need to pound what's soft. Hello. What? That was a little weird. I apologize. Hey, men have man boobs too. That's why they're called man boobs. Anyway. Where was I going with this? No, I haven't been drinking. Although I wish I have. Virgilia had been absent often during this game. She might even have been absent when Bachelor solved the epitaph, as well as during the uproar that followed. Apparently, she'd been absent for so many critical points that she didn't really understand much about what had happened so far in this game.
今のところ出ている死体は5人。見ての通り、首をすっぱりよ。
Oh, we're seeing this again, huh? George, Jessica, Maria, Rosa, and Genji. All 5 of them had had their necks sliced open by something sharp. The wound opened wider than their mouths. Yikes. It made it feel as though they'd no longer need their mouths to breathe. Damn.
なるほど。ジョージ、ジェシカ、マリア、ローザ、ゲンジの死体は誰が見ても一目で死亡が確認できるというわけですね。
I love that she put that in red. Okay.
赤か。まあ、お師匠様にケチっても始まらぬ。そうとも。死んだふりなど絶対にありえぬ。誰もが一目で死亡を確認できる死体であるわ。 なぜリーヤは赤を
Probably for, you know who? I think Bachelor? Or for herself. Or
さて、
Beatrice.
しかし常にお嬢様のことを思われている方です。お嬢様に利する何らかのお考えがあってのことでしょう。
But they had hid the corpses here, specifically, so that no one would be able to use the red. However, Runaway was right. Virgilia always thought of Beatrice first. A slightly displeased expression rose to Gap's face. Why? As she saw that the corpses she had gone to such lengths to hide had now been confirmed dead in red. Well, not to the humans, but alright. However, in the end, she remembered that she was only a guest and shrugged. But the red wasn't for, you know, that per se.
なぜガープに死体を隠させたのですか？今回のわらわのゲームはすでに碑文が解かれているため普段とは変わっておる。今は夏日に仕え、夏日を守ることを目的にしているのだ。彼らの死体を隠蔽することがどう夏日を守るのです？向こうの手は大体読めてるの。多分これは夏日を追い詰めるための罠。おそらく第一の番のアリバイを突き詰めていくと、夏日以外の全員にアリバイが現れるのよ。
Right.
夏日様は昨べは最初に親族会議を抜けられ、その後はお部屋で一人でお休みでした。お気の毒なことに朝までアリバイが全くありません。
金蔵の存在はすでに否定不能とした。しかし一つだけそれを打ち破る手が敵に残されている。なるほど。夏日を追い詰め、金蔵は存在しないと自白させるわけですね。敵の狙いはおそらくそんなあたりよ。親族会議をめぐる駒たちの動きからわらわたちはいち早く夏日の孤立を察知し、その罠に気づき、こうして手を打ったのだ。死体が消える。全員にアリバイがあり、運搬車は存在しない。魔女の存在を主張しつつ、同時に死亡説自体にも疑問を投じることで、夏日をギリギリ容疑者から逃すことができるわけ。
There it goes again. I just heard it. Oh my god. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if you all notice it either. Oh well. Anywho.
つまり夏日様は第一の番の犠牲者が実は死んだふりだったと主張することが可能ということですな。
いとこ部屋で大勢がその死を確実に確認しているにもかかわらずですか？確認など赤き真実に到底及ばぬ。彼らがいくら確かな死亡を見たと主張しようとも、人間界に赤き真実は存在しない。死体が存在しない以上、夏日見間違い、トリック、もしくは彼らが全員嘘をついているなどで、いくらでも延々と言い逃れが可能なのだ。
赤き真実なき人間界においてはパーペチュアルチェックは最も有効な一手。
延々と相手を否定し合っての水かけ論、千日手。美しくないわ。
ですが、しかし美しさとは勝利の先に望むもの。勝利を得ぬ者が欲すれば毒にしかなりませんよ。
勝てば官軍というでな。私にとっては美しくなくても、航海者の魔女たちはそれを退屈しないと呼んで好むのかしらね。
なるほど。今回のゲームの流れを把握しました。随分といやらしいものになりそうですね。
百も承知よ。そして私たちはすでに夏日がこれからさらなる罠に誘い込まれるだろうことを知っている。
罠？
うん。ラムダデルタ教が生み出す19年前の男を名乗る何者かがすでに夏日を脅迫している。もうじきの午後1時にとある客室のクローゼットの中に入り、息を潜めよと命じているのだ。
Oh yeah, I completely forgotten about that. Shit. Oh boy, that happens this chapter? Oh well, that can't be good.
クラウスを人質に取られ、夏日は逆らえん。
なるほど。必要ですね。かばいきれますか？
無論よ。何しろ夏日は犯人ではないのだからな。いくら犯人扱いしようとも、真実も幻想も我らに味方する。負ける道理などないわ。
Well, 17 minutes in. Hear the crackle? Crack of the glass! Alright. Natsuhi threw her cup of tea to the ground in protest, expressing the anger that flowed throughout her entire body.
それはどういう意味ですか？私が疑わしいというのですか？
Okay, now we're really caught up. Okay, got it.
先に抜けられて自室に戻り、朝まで部屋を出なかったというお話は賜りました。しかしそれを証明していただかないとアリバイにはならないと申し上げてるのです。
And we're finally approaching this alibi problem. Gotcha.
証明？どうやって？
That's a good point. How could you?
どうやってでも結構です。客観的にあなたには犯行が不可能だったと証明してもらえれば結構なのです。
It kind of helps with... No. Shit. Because Genji's dead. He can't exactly help prove it. That she got a call all of a sudden and stayed in her room afterwards. Oh yeah, she's pretty much fucked, huh?
他の皆さんは協力してくださっています。
Yikes.
夏日さんもそう邪険にされず、どうかアリバイとその証拠を示してもらいたいと思いまして。
She don't got it.
そうよ。夏日姉さんには丸一晩の空白時間があるのよ。先に休むと言って会議を抜け、ゲストハウスへ行き、ジョージたちを襲ったかもしれない。
バカなことを言わないでください。どうして私がジョージ君を、そして何より自分の娘を殺さなくてはならないというのですか？
落ち着いて。私たちは等しく疑われてるわ。悲しいけど潔白の証明は各々がしなくてはならない。
ああ、俺たちだって疑いを晴らそうと必死に昨夜のアリバイ立証に頭を悩ませてるんだぜ。
夏日さんかて疑われて面白いはずもあらへん。悔しいと思うなら自分の潔白を証明する何かを探すのが先決とちゃうか？
The relatives spoke as though they were all under equal suspicion. But the mood about the place didn't feel so peaceful. Erika was still in the middle of confirming all of the facts. But except for Natsuhi, who was uncooperative when it came to proving alibis. Everyone else had an alibi that was reasonably credible. Only Natsuhi, who claimed that even being suspected was an insult, was uncooperative with Erika, and her position began to grow more and more perilous. This parlor was no longer a place of comfort for Natsuhi, and the sound of the cup smashing had made that decisive.
バカバカしいことです。どうして娘を失った私が疑われるのですか?
Well, I mean, it's actually very sad to say, but parents end up killing their children a lot. Jesus Christ, it's really fucking sad to say. But yeah, just because you're a parent of a child that died, it doesn't waive you of any suspicion. It just doesn't.
私が昨夜一人で先に休んだからと犯人と決めつけようとする悪意。こんな屈辱にはこれ以上耐えられません。
That's usually why families and relatives are always the first suspects.
へえ、耐えられなきゃどうするの?
Or boyfriends, or wives, or husbands, and etc. etc.
あなたの無実を証明するアリバイを何か示してみせなさいよ。そんなものないくせに。
Damn.
ジョージを返して、この人殺し!
Alright, alright. Innocent until proven guilty. Alright, please.
予算買えば。夏日さん、あんたも少し疲れてるんや。もちろん、それはわしらもや。少し楽にせんか。
だな。俺たちは少し気を張りすぎだ。
Tell me about it.
夏日おばさん、どこ行くんだよ。
アリバイ探しも犯人探しも実に滑稽です。台風が過ぎ警察が来れば全てが白日の下にさらされるのです。私たちが探偵ごっこをする理由など何もない。
Ooh.
違いますか、エリカさん。
一般論的にはそうですね。ですが私にはそれをする権限がありますので。
Who gave her that authority? No one asked. It was an authority given by words of power from a higher world. So the pieces weren't even allowed to doubt it.
私は退出します。警察が来るまで皆さんのくだらない問答にも付き合うつもりはありません。私を疑うならどうぞご自由に。
You don't want to say those words so carefree. Just gonna say that right now.
それを疑い晴らすことも私は警察に委ねますので。
It may be a bit late to mention this, but then again, I guess this happens every time anyway. As usual, the phone couldn't connect to the police. Natsuhi said the police would be coming, but that wasn't exactly true. Strictly speaking, the boat would come tomorrow, and they would use the radio on that boat to contact the said police. Well, it's not like I'll let everyone live that long anyway. Wait, what? Giggles.
夏日さん、一人になるのは危険だ。ここにみんなで一緒にいた方が。
いいじゃない。
I wonder who was saying that dialogue there, huh?
それも立派な証明かもよ。これで夏日姉さんが実質で殺されてたりしたら、それも立派な無実の証明だわ。
Damn! What is wrong with you?
よせよ、姉貴。
Jesus Christ. I hope she dies. Therefore, she has the greatest alibi. Dead. Wow, okay. Ay, ay, ay.
夏日さんも俺たちも少し一服した方がいいだろうよ。
Yes. Rest.
明日まで体が持たねえぜ。
一服はしても油断はせずね。
I'll get the wine.
明日どころか今夜も越せないかもしれないわよ。
夏日おばさん、部屋へ帰るならしっかり施錠して、まだも鎧戸を閉めて安全にしててくれよ。俺は誰も疑いたくない。そしてそれ以上に、もうこれ以上誰にも犠牲になってほしくない。
And more than that, I don't want there to be any more victims.
ありがとう、バトラ君。
Huh. I don't know why I feel like this, but it's so weird for him to say that. Not the victims part, but the stuff before that. That was weird. I don't know why.
私は部屋に戻ります。
I don't remember him ever doing that before.
ゴーダ、あとは任せますよ。お客様にせめてこのような状況ではあってもご不自由をおかけしないように。
はい、奥様。
Oh yeah, he's still alive. Son of a bitch. I really don't like you.
心得ております。
Why is he still alive? Okay. With everyone watching her, Natsuhi left the parlor. From their faces, she could tell that they were expecting the classic mystery pattern, that the first person to quarrel and leave the circle would become the next victim. Of course, of course. Natsuhi couldn't disobey because of the threat against Cross, who had been taken hostage. Very soon, it would be that promised time, 1 p.m. She was to hide for an hour in the closet of a specific guest room. It was easy to suspect that this bizarre order was a trap to select her as the next sacrifice. She thought of various ways to resist, but all methods would be useless against a culprit who had a hostage and was observing her from close by. So, Natsuhi could do nothing but obediently follow that order, and then claim that she had been forced to do this for her husband's safety. When the promised time had drawn near, Natsuhi had intentionally acted annoyed and smashed a cup on the ground to give her an excuse for slipping out of the parlor. At any rate, no matter how cowardly a trap it may be, I cannot disobey now. I am now the one who carries the burden of the one-winged eagle. Now that my husband, Cross, has been captured, I must protect it, even if I have to crawl through the mud. Of course, I am prepared to do so. I am Ushiromiya Natsuhi. Even if I am not permitted to bear the one-winged eagle on my clothes, Father gave me permission to bear it in my heart.
Oh my god, it's so sweet. Oh.
Anyway. I've managed to get this far by plausibly dashing away in rage. So far, everything has gone well. Before my eyes was the doorknob of the specified guest room. However, I wonder if it's locked. The servants are normally ordered to lock any unused rooms. What will I do if it's locked? I had dashed away from the others, pretending I was returning to my room. Popping back and asking a servant to unlock this guest room would be obviously suspicious. If I can, I'd like to get this eerie hide-and-seek over with without anyone noticing. in that phone call from the one who claimed to be the man from 19 years ago. He said I would win if no one found out, but lose if anyone did find out. He said my husband would be released, whether I won or lost. But as a person with a hostage taken against me, I'd rather not lose. I don't like it at all, but I have to go along with this game. I mean, who doesn't like hide and go seek?
Oh my god, it's such a fun game. Even for the adults.
Giggity. What? What? You wouldn't know about kids. When I softly gripped the doorknob, I could feel that it was unlocked. Did Shannon or Kumasawa forget to lock it after cleaning? Or did that man unlock it in advance? That man couldn't be waiting for me in this room, could he? And then he'll... All that about hide and seek might have been a mere excuse. I kept the fact I was coming here secret, and all the others think I'm resting in my room. If I were to be killed in this situation, it might create a new baffling murder case, like an extension of the one that occurred this morning.
そうならば、むしろ好都合です。犯人と直接対決する良い機会ではありませんか。
Natsuhi had some experience with using a, how you pronounce this? Naginata? Though only casually. Unlike Eva, she couldn't brag about being able to hold off any single ruffian indefinitely. As she was now, she had no realistic chance of challenging a man with malicious intent and winning. I think I did it right. Naginata. Anyway, she readied herself and slowly opened the door. She couldn't just stand around in the corridor and risk being seen by someone. The atmosphere inside the guest room was frigid, and she could sense no trace of anyone waiting impatiently for her. All she could hear were the unsettling sounds of the wind and rain. At first, this seemed to prove that there was no one here to threaten her. But check under the beds. But soon it only made an uneasy feeling rise up inside her, even more strongly than before. The closet was just off to the side of anyone entering the room. Lined up inside it was a set of hangers for coats. This closet, which had nothing hanging in it, was large enough for even an adult to hide in it. She softly opened the closet doors. Of course, there was nothing inside. She would have to hide quietly in here for an hour. The room had a wooden floor, but something like a carpet had been laid in the closet. It seemed that sitting down wouldn't be a problem. She had been sure someone would be waiting for her in this room, or that a strange letter would be lying in the closet. In the worst case, she had even imagined that her husband's corpse might be inside there. However, none of these things she imagined turned out to be true. The only thing there was a cold guest room, and a lifeless closet that silently urged her to enter in.
この中に1時間隠れていろというのですね。
1 hour.
馬鹿にした話です。
Of course he is. And there she goes. Natsuhi shrugged, turned around, then locked and chained the guest room door. Oh, okay.
これでこの部屋には誰も入れないではありませんか。
Was she ordered to do that? I don't think so.
つまり1時間の間誰にも私を見つけることはできない。
Alright.
私の勝ちです。
Sure.
バカバカしいかくれんぼですね。
This surely must be a total victory in the hide-and-seek game against that mystery man. However, it was such an easy victory, it made her feel uneasy. Normally, this would be against the rules of hide-and-seek. Even if she had won, wouldn't this displease the culprit? And now, everyone thought she had returned to her room. If they found a room with a chain set, that would make it an impossible closed room to them. Erika had dashed throughout the mansion to confirm alibis or something. If she noticed that the chain was set on this room, there would probably be an uproar that would end in them cutting the chain and searching the room. If that happened, Natsuhi would be found hiding in the closet right away. What do you do hiding in this closed room, you silly, silly adult? Smack! Psh, ah. It would be easy to honestly confess as to why she'd been hiding. However, that man had insisted that she not reveal that. If she did talk, she might endanger her husband. Thinking of it that way, setting the chain, no, even the lock, might be a bad idea. That's right. This room was unlocked when I came here. If it were to suddenly become locked, it's conceivable that it might catch someone's attention. It's better if I don't do anything unnecessary. That man only told me to hide. Right.
結局、言いなりになるしかないのですね。
I hate doing it, but I cannot disobey. I undid those two precious locks. Oh boy. Went into the dimly lit closet filled with the smell of old wood, and managed to close the door from the inside. My god, it's like a traditional horror game. You hide in a closet, waiting for the murderer or ghost or somewhat to walk away. Oh, Lord. Pitch black. It reminded me of when I was young, when I used to hide somewhere and then surprise my mother. But that peaceful recollection wasn't enough to kill off my anxiety. It really is pitch black. From here, I won't even be able to check my watch to see if an hour has passed. I'll probably need to open the door a crack every once in a while to let in enough light for my watch. For now, I'll crouch down here. I thought about clutching my knees, but it hurt my back when I tried. I'm not as young as I used to be. Even though I was made to sit on the floor holding my knees in every PE class as a grade schooler, I now have to struggle just to sit down. Just crouching down here for an hour will probably hurt a lot. Alright. So with that, some time has passed. Okay. Alright, we're back here. I can't believe I'll be hiding in the darkness for a full hour, with nothing to hear except the wind and rain. Ironically, Natsuhi had made Jessica do the exact same thing in the past. She had done it when Jessica was a little girl, to scold her for her persistent bad habits and teach her a lesson. That is not how I would teach a lesson to a kid, but okay, yeah, sure. She thought that making Jessica stay put in the darkness would sprout a desire to reflect on her mistakes. And that, this way, she would understand what she had done wrong. It almost feels like I'm being made to do the same thing. If that's the true purpose of this hide and seek. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Okay, so I'm starting to be convinced that this guy is actually someone who she knows. And especially that right there. That she made Jessica do this exact same thing. When she made mistakes. Like the one 19 years ago. Damn, it's full circle. Alright. I actually really like that. I like that it's full circle. Little dots, man. Little dots to make the full circle. Magnificent. This must be my naivety. The hope that if their goal is to make me repent, nothing will happen here during this hour. Uncertainty and fear of that man's shadow are not what I need right now. Will someone suddenly come to this room, open this closet, and do something horrible to me now that I've come here in total secrecy as promised? That's what I should be worrying about. The culprit, or one of his accomplices, is very close by. If they weren't, they wouldn't be able to observe me so thoroughly. I don't want to think about it, but it's highly likely that the culprit bought off one of the servants. The culprit hid an eerie card with autumn written on it in my room. My personal room is always locked. That trick wouldn't have been possible without the key. Or master key, eh? Instead of believing that they obtained the key when the servants weren't looking, it's much more realistic to assume that one of the servants lent the culprit a hand. Huh. They would have to be close to you. Anyone in this mansion is close to you, so they would probably know. It's actually getting clearer and clearer with each chapter. That's actually pretty cool. Alright. The thought that this mystery man might be peeking into my heart sent goosebumps running across my whole body. It's true that I like autumn, but I've never said it out loud. Oh. I don't think anyone's ever heard me say it. If I asked even my husband what my favorite season is, he would probably be stumped for an answer. Well, that's not good. Your husband should know some things about you, like the simple stuff like that. Okay. No. Just once. I told it to a single person. Oh? That's right. Shannon. Oh. What? It could... No, she can't do a man's voice. Huh. Or can she? Some women can pull it off. Just as some men can pull off a woman's voice. The evidence is all in VR chat. On an autumn day long ago, I happened to be in a good mood, and I mentioned that autumn was my favorite of the 4 seasons. So the culprit, or one of their accomplices, has to be Shannon. Is it?
それをあの秋というカードが証明しています。なんということ。10年にもわたり当家の世話になりながら。
Alright, now you're just assuming things at this point. You're gonna need the actual proof of that first. I may remember the guy saying 19 years ago. Have you have any recollection of telling anyone for the past 19 years that you may have told someone that you liked the autumn season? I don't know. Anyway, what? Oh boy. I'm stumbling now. How long have I been going on for? 45 minutes? Damn. It is late. I'm tired. Sorry if I'm stumbling all of a sudden. Getting tired. Okay. I trembled and shook with rage. Didn't Kinzo once say that anger is the fastest sedative to cure fear and uncertainty? It's easy to tell the most fearful humans from within a crowd. They are always the first to get angry. I remember him telling me that. So I realized that this anger was a sign that I actually was frightened. And I tried my best to remain calm. However, this is a vital clue for turning things around. Shannon may not be reliable as a servant, but if she's an accomplice used by that mystery man, this might actually be convenient. A weak-willed girl. If I threaten her, she will probably spill the name of the mastermind in an instant. I'll secretly tell the police about this. It might become a big clue towards arresting the culprits.
あのカードで私を驚かし、うまく手綱を取れたつもりだったのでしょうが、むしろ墓穴を掘ったようですね。
I never told anyone except Shannon that I like autumn. Oh. What the fuck? Why is that all of a sudden in red? What the fuck? Wait, why was that in red? Oh, we can't see it again? Shit. What the fuck? Okay. I guess it's to help us, the readers, right? Wow, okay. Huh. So then... Huh. I'm actually stumped. Wow, okay. Sorry, I'll continue. This is unshakable proof that she's working with the culprits. So then that would make sense. So she's the one that placed the letter down there? In the hallway? By the door? Because she was with Kenan bringing the cart into the dining hall. If that... Oh my god, my mind is getting blown here. God damn it. No, that can't be it. No. Really? No. Okay. I'll leave it there for now. Though I once thought this time in the closet would crush me with uncertainty and uneasiness. Say the word. It's actually given me the start of a counterattack. If I wasn't given this time in the darkness, I probably wouldn't have noticed this. I'm almost grateful to the culprit for making up this foolish game. My mood brightened. I still can't guarantee that my husband is safe, but I'll definitely get him back and force the culprit to face judgment. I clenched my fists tightly and further strengthened my resolve to avoid losing this fight at any cost. Oh, fuck. At that time, I heard the sudden sound, of someone trying to force the locked door open, and my heart leapt. What the fuck, Hideyoshi? Excuse me? The voice was Hideyoshi's. I heard that quiet voice, as though he was talking to himself, coming from what was probably the hallway. Apparently, he had thought it was locked and tried to unlock it, but had ended up locking the unlocked door instead. Once again, there was a sound of the lock turning, and now the door opened with a faint sound. Why? Is Hideyoshi-san in this room? Footsteps that sounded like his came in, and there was the sound of him closing and locking the door behind him. Why is he doing that? Then came what seemed to be the sound of him setting the chain. Don't tell me. Hideyoshi-san is the mastermind? Or else an accomplice? Is he planning to do something to me in this room? It would take some time to unlock the door from this side, much less remove the chain. If Hideyoshi-san doesn't intend to let me escape from here, he won't give me enough time to undo the chain. In that case, if he opens the closet door and sees me crouching here pathetically, just what kind of fearsome words will he say? I don't want to be found. I don't want to be found. I beg you, pass right on by the closet door. Please, keep going into the center of the room. My head was so filled with a throbbing sound that it felt like it was about to explode, and I almost missed hearing his noisy footsteps. So when I heard a clunking sound coming from the center of the room, I finally realized that he'd passed by the closet and was deeply relieved. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you fucking do it. I was about to say, don't you fucking have his face pop up right in front of the screen. Oh, that would actually be fucking terrifying. What? As he whispered, he did something that made a clunking sound. He was probably closing the shutters on the windows. Just in case. In case I tried to escape out the window? No, that can't be it. That's right. When I left the parlor, everyone was talking about possibly taking a break. After all, several murders have occurred, and the weather is bad. There'd be nothing abnormal if someone chose to rest in the guest room here instead of returning to the guest house. In that case, locking up and closing the shutters to guarantee safety is the proper course of action to take. When he finished closing the shutters, there was a thunk, as though he'd flopped over onto the bed. It was surprising how much of the situation could be grasped just by the sound. What's going on here? Did the man from 19 years ago plan all this out to put me in the same room as Hideyoshi-san? No, that probably isn't true. He probably planned on me hiding here, but Hideyoshi-san coming to take a rest here must have been outside the scope of his plan. Thinking about it that way, having him in the room might be odd, but it might also guarantee my own safety. Unlike his wife, Hideyoshi-san is the kind of person I can talk to. If Eva-san comes, things will probably get complicated. Maybe I should slip out of this closet now while he's still alone. Reveal everything just to him, and ask for help. But if I do that, my husband might be killed. Until my husband is released, I shouldn't do anything rash. Good call. Should I go out and talk or hide in here? Moaning from my headache and biting my lower lip, I resisted the urge to crawl out of here. Even if I talk with Hideyoshi-san, I don't know where my husband is being held. I'm sure the traitor who's observing me is nearby. Just talking to him won't solve anything. I suspect that Shannon is the traitor, but that's no proof, excuse me. That Goda and the others aren't. It's all useless. Why that? Why that, though? That's a bit sus right there. Why that, though? You know whose catchphrase that is. Why that, though? I'm feeling a bit sus now. Alright. I'll let it pass. For now. It's all useless. I guess leaving here and confessing is too dangerous after all. Eventually, I heard a strange, sobbing voice. Whose voice was it? I strained my ears trying to hear that strange voice, and was shocked to discover that it was Hideyoshi weeping. What? Why? Oh. Duh. Shut up, cynical. No. Hideyoshi, who had lost his only son, was finally able to shed tears and cry, now that he was all alone like this. Thinking that he needed to support Eva in her distress, he acted as though he alone was standing firm. However, he has as good a right to cry as anyone. And now that he's found a place where no one can see his tears, he finally let himself do it. Oh, that's dirty, man. That's so dirty. But we're here to witness that. Shit. He's not truly alone. That's dirty, man. That's so dirty. I need to take a drink. Oh, God. Oh. Dirty. And I've lost my daughter. I haven't seen her corpse with my own eyes, so it still doesn't really feel like she's dead. But if the one who carried her off was the culprit, and he had some repulsive motive for doing it, just thinking about it makes it feel as though my chest will tear itself apart. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? You saw that? Like, there was a little glitch in the thing. What the hell? That was weird. The reason I'm hiding in here now is that I'm thinking more about my still living husband than my dead daughter. But if I were given the chance, I'd be willing. I don't know why it's so tough for me to say the goddamn fucking words. I'd be wailing. There we go. At the top of my lungs, too. Sorry about that. What the fuck happened? However, I still cannot let myself do that. It isn't because the man from 19 years ago told me to hide. It's because I'm the final head of the Ushiromiya family. Oh my god. Those aren't gold. They're silver bars. Silver. Oh my god. Anywho. It's been completely overshadowed by the recent uproar. But last night, Bachelor Kun found the hidden gold, and even gained the head's ring from that mysterious envelope. At the very, very end, when it's all over, I probably won't be able to prevent his ascension as the head. And when everything regarding this distribution of the inheritance is revealed, the Ushiromiya family honor and glory passed down from father will plummet to the earth. Damn! That's a little harsh. Damn. It's like she's saying Bachelor is gonna crash everything down to the fucking ground. Fuck. Alright. Fucking Christ. Damn. Alright, no faith in the, in Bachelor, huh? Shucks. That sucks. So, I am the final head. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Bachelor Kun will probably inherit the remaining wealth of the Ushiromiya family. However, its history and honor will all end with my generation. Again, ow. Therefore, I am the final head. I must not cry. Not yet. Until I get my husband back and avenge my daughter, I will not be allowed to shed tears. In the closet, I silently hung my head as I listened to Hideyoshi-san's sobs. Oh god. Fucking Christ. This sudden, like... He suddenly got up and... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Actually made my heart jump. Not gonna lie. Anyway, what's going on here? Huh? My heart leapt. I heard a sound that must have been Hideyoshi-san, who had probably been lying prostrate on the bed, bounding to his feet. Wait, what? Did he notice me? What the fuck? He was clearly in a struggle with someone. Who on earth could it be? No, it doesn't matter who it is. It's probably the culprit, and they are probably trying to take Hideyoshi-san's life. Shouldn't I jump out of here and help him? If I can't help him, shouldn't I call for help? No, but if I do something like that, I'll be questioned about why I was hiding here. However, if Hideyoshi-san gets killed like this... No, now isn't the time to be saying that. At this rate, he'll certainly be killed. I'll jump out of here and help him right now. But if I do that, even if I can save Hideyoshi-san, I might be abandoning my husband's life. Oh, Hideyoshi-san's life and my husband's life. How sinful. Oh, yes. How sinful it would be to try and weigh those against each other. Oh, yeah. Oh, that one word. Sinful. Gets my rocks hard. What? I said rocks! What? I don't know! I'm a freak. Hi. At that time, there was a loud sound as the door opened, and the chain was pulled tight. Someone was trying to open the door despite the chain being set. Oh, fuck.
Eva!
Oh, it's creating another scenario. The murder is happening right there, right now, and she's having to hide in a closet. Therefore, once everyone goes into that very room, she's still going to be in the closet, nowhere to be found elsewhere, aka no bloody alibi again. Holy shit. This is not good. This is, oh my lord. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Again, no alibi. She is fucked. Is he being strangled? Well, no, there's blood, right? So... I mean, it sounds like he's being strangled. Damn, she got lungs. She opened and closed the door over and over again with all her might. But of course, she couldn't snap the chain. Iverson called for help in a loud voice and raced through the hallway. By this time, the room had settled back into silence, and that earlier sense of Hideyoshi being in a noisy struggle had disappeared completely. What's going on here? So right now, I'm in the same room as the murderer who killed Hideyoshi-san? In that case, the culprit should try to escape from the room as soon as possible. So why are they hiding in here? I haven't heard anything. Nothing that might have been the culprit who attacked Hideyoshi-san rushing away. No matter how much I strain my ears, I can't sense anyone in the room. In fact, it's so silent that it makes what happened just a second ago feel like an illusion. In other words, does this mean that the culprit is hiding his breath, standing just outside this closet, waiting for me to stumble out? I don't even know what I should be scared of anymore. If only I could just melt away into the darkness of this closet. I mustn't remain in this room any longer. I get the feeling I have more to worry about than just my personal safety. But what should I do? I don't even know if it's a good idea to leave this closet. Eventually the clamber of many rushing footsteps approached. I'll hold my breath again and melt away into the darkness of the closet. Shit, man. Damn. Hour and 5 minutes. Oofa. Eva dashed back, bringing everyone with her. Goda was gripping some wire cutters to cut the chain with. After trying to open the door again and confirming that the chain was still set, she yelled through the crack in the door. Goda stuck the large wire cutter, which looked like it could slice off a whole finger, through the crack of the door, and easily severed the chain. Excuse me. As soon as it was severed, Eva pushed Goda aside and dashed in. The others tried to follow her, but they bumped into Eva, who had fallen to her knees moaning. So even though they couldn't tell much of what was going on inside the room, they could tell by Eva's moans that they were too late.
なんてこった。
今見ます。
嘘だろ。秀吉おじさんが休むって出てって10分かそこいらだってのに。
お風呂場には誰もいない？
はい。誰もおりません。
なんということでしょう。あなた！
残念だが手の施しようがない。
What kind of doctor are you? Well, I don't even know what happened. I don't know if he was strangled, his throat cut, I don't know. So, I guess we'll find out. Nandra stood up, hanging his head sadly. It was only natural, because anyone, even if they weren't a doctor, would think that at a glance. Hideyoshi was lying face down on the bed, and stuck deep into his back was something like a blade, with an intricate demonic design on it. Oh. Alright. When Eva pulled it out with all her might, they could tell that it wasn't a blade, but some kind of stake. Okay. And its sharp tip had penetrated nearly 15 centimeters in. Penetrated. What? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. It had probably dug deep into the lungs. Oh, that's not good. If it had been stuck in any harder, the tip might even have pierced all the way through to the surface of his chest. Ow. Because he had to mourn, damn it.
Probably 犯人は俺たちが油断してばらけるのを待ってたんだろうな。
畜生め、まだ血が足りねえってのかよ。
やはりこの屋敷のどこかに隠れていて私たちを狙っているのでしょうか。
それよりおかしいわ。この部屋は戸締まりが完璧なのよ。確かに 鎧戸も全て閉まってますし、扉にはさっきまでチェーンが。
それはおかしいではありませんか。それじゃ犯人はどうやってこのお部屋の秀吉様を襲ったというんですか。
扉の隙間からこの杭を投げて刺したとか。
その隙間から秀吉さんのベッドは完全に死角よ。銃を使ったって殺せやしない。おかしな話になったわ。密室殺人よ。
密室殺人？
Oh my god, not another!
そうと決めつけるのは早いぜ。風呂場の天井を外して天井裏に逃げたとか、あるいは鎧戸が実は外からでも閉められるとかな。
鎧戸は
Here we go. Here we fucking go with this bitch. Okay.
外からはびくともしませんでした。
You know, I thought I would like you, but I just don't anymore. You rotten little thing.
今確認してきました。
エリカ。
It's no wonder everything felt so quiet and relaxed. At some point, Erika had split from the group. Just now, she had finally arrived and poked her face in from the hallway. When she heard that the crime had occurred in this room, she had watched everyone rush towards the room, but circled around to the outer wall herself. And she had gone all by herself to check that the shutter was down on the window. But you couldn't do anything with it from the outside, and that there was nothing out of the ordinary.
室内は案の定お約束で？
そういう言い方はねえだろ。
お悔やみ申し上げます。で、室内の状況は？
扉にはチェーンがかかっていて、私たちは切断して入ったわ。
そして窓には全て鎧戸。しっかり内側から施錠されてる。
奥は何を揉めてるんです？
Ava was arguing with Nanjo about something. Apparently, she wanted to carry the corpse to the parlor. Nanjo tried to calm her, saying that they should leave the crime scene as untouched as possible until the police came.
ジョージたちの死体はそうしたらどうなったの？
Good question there, darling.
犯人にどこかへ持っていかれちゃったのよ。犯人は殺すだけじゃ飽き足らず、遺体にまで何か無体なことをするつもりなのかもしれない。
Something dirty, perhaps?
だからダメ。ここへ主人を一人ぼっちで残していくなんて絶対ダメ。
Never take your eyes off the corpse, madam.
Ava does have a point. After all, the victims before now have all been carried away after we were shown their terrible wounds.
エリカちゃん、現場をそのままで保存したいだろうが、今回はちょいと折れてもらうぜ。
どうぞご勝手に。私にとって興味があるのは、金蔵さんの書斎よりはるかにまともな密室が出現したことだけです。
Oh, really now?
死体には興味ありませんので、どうぞご自由になさってください。
Okay, that wasn't necessary. That didn't have to be said. Fuck you.
Yeah. Bachelor's expression was clearly unhappy, but she ignored him completely.
搬出していただいて結構ですよ、死体。あ、それとも私が邪魔ですか？
Erika backed away from the door to open a path. She showed no trace of any sadness for the dead. Her eyes simply blazed with thoughts of this closed-room murder that had appeared. In any event, the great detective had given her permission. Eva and some others wrapped Hideyoshi up in the sheets, and Godan Rudolph carried him out. The sheets were quickly stained red. It was so painful to see that Shannon and Kumasawa stripped the blanket off the bed to further cover the corpse.
ほら、どきやがれ。
え、どいてますよ。
100枚運ぼう。
はい。
あなた。あなた。
いいこと？みんな。
Thank God I had to cut that off. No more wah wahs.
これからは常に団体行動よ。
Wah wah. Somebody fetch me a nipple. I'm a baby. Daddy wants milk. What? I'm sorry. I'll stop.
絶対に孤立してはダメ。
犯人は源氏さんを襲った時点でマスターキーを得ているはずだ。
ああ。
世情がもはや安全を保証しないことは明白だぜ。
しかしチェーンまでされていたのにどうやって。
That's what makes this a closed room there, darling. We gotta figure that out.
不可能だ。
I don't know why I'm doing that voice.
鎧戸もチェーンロックもしっかりかかっていた。マスターキーがあったってあの部屋に押し入るのは不可能だ。
So then they were hiding in there beforehand, and probably still are. Have you checked under the beds? In the closet, perhaps?
ベアトリーチェ様の仕業ですよ。
Oh, here we go. Oh, my lord.
ベアトリーチェ様のはずありません。碑文は解かれ、すでに儀式の意味は失われたはず。
わかるものが。こんなの魔女にしか不可能だ。
魔女にしか不可能ですか。グッといい響きです。
Oh, God. Rubs me the wrong way.
エリカちゃん、話を聞いてる？私たちはこれから全体行動って決まったわ。私たちはまず秀吉さんの遺体を客前運ぶ。探偵ごっこはそれからにしない？
I love how they're all saying playing detective. Oh my god, it's so cute. Yeah, that's right, bitch. You're just playing detective. When she heard the words playing detective, Erika grimaced a little visibly. Then everyone stumbled out, and she took a single step into the now empty guest room, looked around, and burned that scene into her eyes. Erika claimed to have a photographic memory. If that was true, those few seconds were more than enough for her. Later on, she could sip black tea in the parlor while perusing the photograph of the scene inside her memory, playing the part of an armchair detective. Then, suddenly, her eyes stopped on a closet off to the side. Oh boy. A closet for hanging overcoats. If it was large enough to fit a coat on the hanger, a person should be able to hide in it. Slowly, Erika stretched her hand out towards the closet. Peekaboo! Erika's shoulder was grabbed roughly from behind.
行くぜ、探偵さん。
Okay.
団体行動を乱すなって修学旅行で習わなかったか？
I'm gonna be honest, this scene that's happening right now And the fact that these two are here with the closet, a little odd. Alright.
私が旅行に行くと必ず人が死ぬって
I don't want to believe in it. I have no reason to. Why? But no, I don't. Nope, it's false. Nope, I can't believe in it. Nope, that theory is false. It has to be. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God. Rudolph told them to hurry. After clicking her tongue and glaring at the closet, Erika followed Bachelor back to the parlor for the time being. It's gotta be. No, I'm being paranoid. No, okay. Nope. Erased from my memory. Erased from my head. If I had a brain. Me dum-dum. The sound of their footsteps finally faded. That time of terror. Doi. Doi can't read. When I feared that even the dripping of the cold sweat covering my cheeks might be noticed, had finally ended. Nice. With my hand that still couldn't stop trembling, I slowly opened the closet door and dashed out into the hallway. It's okay. No one's found me. Still, it's a good thing they didn't lock the door. If they had, I wouldn't be able to lock it behind me after I left, and they'd find that suspicious. Anyway, I should leave this place. Then I'll return to my room and pretend that I was sleeping the whole time. Yes, if I don't get back soon, a new murder has occurred. I don't know why, but that one line, a new murder has occurred, fucking brought me back to Danganronpa days. Oh my god. Alright. They'll probably try to tell me about it. And they'll probably do it shortly after they carry Hideyoshi-san's corpse back to the parlor. I can get around a phone call by saying I was asleep and didn't notice. But if they come knocking directly, that'll be bad. Wait. Is she sure? Is she sure it's actually been a full hour? Because she never paid attention to the clock. She couldn't actually pay attention to the clock because Hideyoshi got there and then he was murdered and then everyone came in after that. Yeah. Well, maybe that all did occur in 1 hour. But how is she sure that's been a full hour? Oh boy. Anyway, sorry. Did I read all this? I went on a rambling and yeah, I did. Okay, I did. I have to get back quickly before they try to force their way in. I don't know whether I should run all out noisily, hide my footsteps and walk in secret, or walk around normally as though nothing has happened. At the very least, it'll be bad if I bump into them on their way back to the parlor. Anyway, I'll head to my room, at a quick pace, without being noticed by anyone. Good luck with that. I passed through the hallway to the lobby. Okay. If I go up the big staircase in the lobby, my room is just a little bit.
Natsuhi-san?
Oh, you are fuckity fucked. No! Oh, poor Natsuhi. You gone dead. Oh, fuckity fuck. Alright. Yep. Right here, no less. You son of a bitch. Just as she was about to go up the large staircase, Natsuhi heard Erika call out to her, and was so surprised that she visibly jumped.
ちょうど今からあなたにも知らせに行こうと思ってたんです。
それはありがとうございます。それで何かありましたか？
今、夏日さん、階段を登ってました？夏日さんの部屋って上ですよね？
Yes. Erika coldly pointed out this strange fact. Natsuhi cursed her bad luck.
寝つけなくて客間に戻ろうとしていたのですが、自分の部屋に鍵をかけたか不安になり戻ろうとしたのです。心配性なのでよくあることです。
That is a poor ass excuse. Why not just say you've been roaming around in the other side of the fucking mansion or something? Anything's better than that. Ugh. 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 Ugh.
気にしないでください。
Ugh.
ああ、よくありますよね、そういうの。
Right.
記憶力に自信のない人にありがちな癖です。
Normally, since Erika was clearly making fun of her, Natsuhi might have looked annoyed. However, right now, Natsuhi was extremely relieved to hear Erika admit that this sort of thing happened a lot.
エリカさんこそお一人でどうしたんですか？
例の客室を調べようかと思いまして。
客室？
え、大変なことになったじゃないですか。現場検証は私の権利ですので。
Erika's probing craze. Not craze. Why am I saying that there's an R there and that's a C? I don't know. My mind is playing tricks on me. Stop it! Erika's probing gaze, there we go, peered deep into Natsuhi's eyes. She could tell. Erika already suspected Natsuhi. Judging by the subtle nuance in her words, she must be planning to make me slip up and reveal that I know about the crime with Hideyoshi, when I supposedly haven't been told about it yet. Natsuhi played dumb and asked what had happened again. Huh?
何か？
いえ、何でも。また最初の事件の繰り返しですね。
どういう意味ですか？
またあなたは自室で。そして今回もそのアリバイを証明できないわけですよね。
Yeah.
おっしゃっている意味がわかりません。逆を言えば、私が自室にいなかったことをあなたこそどう証明されるわけですか？
True.
おや、そうきましたか。ならばそれはおいおい。
Oh boy.
鍵は後にしてください。皆さんに重大な話があります。
鍵を確認したら戻ります。先に始めていてください。
秀吉さんが殺されました。その件についてです。
え？
That's not the reaction that, oh god, yeah, she's, oh my god, no. The first thing you never want to say after finding something out like that is the word what. What automatically makes you look fucking guilty as shit. That one motherfucking word. I can back this fucking up with that one game, y'all know it, Among Us. Don't try me. She had planned on using the need to check her lock as an excuse to escape to her own room, after which she would claim to have a sudden headache and stay in bed the rest of the time. However, now that she had been informed of Hideyoshi's murder, It would be clearly suspicious to postpone that and escape to her room. She was already under suspicion, acting all sus, just because she's been seen heading up the stairs to the second floor. She couldn't afford to do anything else suspicious. Natsuhi gave up and headed for the parlor as Erika had urged her to do. That was your mistake. When she opened the door to the parlor, Ava's sobs poured out, and everyone glanced at Natsuhi with grave faces. Those gazes almost made it look as though they suspected Natsuhi. It was now painfully apparent to Natsuhi. This must have been what that man was after. It was a trap to create a baffling closed-room mystery and try to frame her for it. However, she couldn't have resisted. She couldn't sacrifice her husband's life. And while it's true I hid in the closet, that's all I did. I definitely haven't committed murder. I might be extremely suspicious, but I'm not the culprit. And most importantly, I'm not under suspicion yet. I'll tell the police everything. I'll have to endure until then. I'm sure one of the servants is a traitor. Even in a situation like this, if I mention my husband being held hostage, the culprits will hear and might use it as an excuse to kill him.
ちょうど夏日さんが戻ってきてくれました。全員が揃ったところで、私から皆さんにとても重要な話があります。
重要な話？
重要な話です。最初の事件からをすべて皆さんの前で整理したいと思います。
Sure.
それなら他の皆さんとなさってください。私はそういうことは警察に任せるべきと思っています。関心がありません。
整理した上で重要なお話があるのです。あなたにも誰にも断る権利はありません。
Erika used her detective's authority to proclaim that start of an assembly. None of the pieces could disobey. Praying that she wouldn't become the topic of conversation, Natsuhi reluctantly sat on the sofa as she'd been urged to.
すみません。その扉閉めてもらえます？
はい。
She's the master of this place now. Shit. Shannon and Kanan closed the door. Since it had been decided a short while ago to lock all the doors and windows carefully, Kanan locked it. That lock, which existed to protect the safety of this room, felt like a lock on a prison cell to Natsuhi, one that would hold her in place and prevent any escape. Natsuhi still hadn't noticed. Though Erika had gone into the corridor to check the crime scene and Hideyoshi's room, her goal had changed. In other words, from Erika's point of view, the sound of the lock was truly...
Checkmate.
Erika said it suddenly. Bernkastel said that suddenly.
あら早い。何？もう犯人分かっちゃったの？まだ事件だって全然進んでないのよ。もう少し殺させていろいろと手がかりを集めればいいのに。
さあラムダ、すべての駒を集めなさい。ここからが一番面白いんじゃない。思い切り楽しみましょう。お互いにね。
Wait, what? Why isn't it voiced? No!
お手並み拝見と行くわよ。
Oh, well, that'll do. Shut up!
24時のゲームセットを待たずにもう仕掛けてきたとはな。
Damn.
ベルンカステル共鳴。気の早い御人よ。
I guess so.
相当の早仕掛けですが、この段階でもう勝てる算段があるとは。
普段なら魔女の存在を主張するだけで勝てるけど、今回は夏日や金蔵や守るものが多いわ。面倒な戦いになりそうね。面倒な戦い、大いに望むところよ。わらわの黄金の島でこれ以上の好き勝手はさせぬわ。受けて立とうぞ、ベルンカステル卿、フルドエリカ。
Oh shit. Oh my god, we're back here? Oh my god.
Nice. In the Golden Land, the endless rain continued to fall. Bachelor was nowhere to be seen. It would very soon reach the time that Bachelor had joined in on the 5th game, and control of the pieces would be passed on to Bachelor. In other words, he would only be officially added to the game now in this final stage, where Bernkastel has pinpointed the culprit. So, he had left the arbor a short while ago. Now, the only ones in sight were Vigilia, who continued to knit silently, and Bito, who just sat there blankly amidst the smell of her black tea, not even putting the cup to her lips. Vigilia stopped knitting for a moment, and looked out across the vast golden rose garden that extended as far as the eye could see.
バトラ君は誰が犯人云々というだけのゲームなら、もう二度と屈することのない力を身につけたと言えるでしょう。第4のゲームまでであなたは全てのメッセージを彼に伝えています。つまりバトラ君はいつでも全ての真実に気づいてもよいということです。しかし彼には甘えがある。だからこのままゲームを幾百と続けたとしても永遠に解けはしない。まるで青い鳥を探すかのように永遠にさまよい続けるだけ。
And that is you, Beatrice. It's the same for you. Even if this game continues hundreds of more times, you will never reach the answer you seek for all eternity. Bernkastel will abuse this game without a doubt. Lambdadelta will also churn this game about with the utmost arrogance. At a glance, that may be humiliating and appear to you and Bachelor as though the game has been stolen from you. However, that is something the two of you need right now, to end Bachelor's naive softness, to end your hesitation.
だからあなたはあの二人を呼んだのです。あなたたちの永遠の拷問を終わらせるため。あの二人はあなたに勝利か敗北のいずれかを与えるでしょう。しかしそれはいずれであってももはや慈悲に満ちたものです。あなたにももうそれは分かっているはず。
Virgilia faced Bito, whom she had come to adore as a daughter, with cold eyes that she must not have shown often. It was like the gaze of a mother who, instead of scolding, silently urges their child to recognize their mistake.
Beatrice, あなたはいつまでそうして？生きるでもなく、死ぬでもなく、天国に昇るでもなく、地獄に落ちるでもなく、煉獄山の頂上でぼんやりとしているつもりなの？私はワルギリア、彼を煉獄山に案内し、頂上のあなたのところまで連れてきました。そしてあなたはベアトリーチェ。彼の手を取って天国へ昇るか、彼を抱いて地獄へ落ちるか選ばなくてはならない。
Did you know that the discord called the Purgatory, which lies in the gap between heaven and hell, is sometimes more torturous than even hell itself? On the gates of hell, it is written that you must abandon all hope. A human without hope can accept their suffering and give up. However, the residents of Purgatory have hope. A hope of possibly reaching heaven. A hope that cannot be abandoned. And it tortures them. Even in the depths of hell, no greater torture device exists than the single pin known as hope.
飛びなさい。煉獄の崖より。淡く脆くてくだらない希望の未練ごとパンドラの箱を開け放ってしまいなさい。怖いでしょ。箱を開けるのは。
Bito was silent, but with a single tear she nodded slightly.
箱の中の猫は生きているのか死んでいるのか、それを確かめる時が来ました。死んでいる猫ならば早く供養して天へ昇ってもらいなさい。生きている猫ならば早く餌を与えて全ての愛情を注いであげなさい。生き死にに関係なく、あなたの猫箱は猫を永遠に冒涜しています。あなたが開くことを恐れた箱の鍵をあの二人が持ってきてくれましたよ。
Beatrice, it's time for you to die now. I hope that your heart is stopped by the hand of the person you desire.
Holy fuck! That's so close up. It's blinding me!
Alright. She to the Zus. What the bloody hell? Damn! All that time passed. Alright. That was actually pretty good. I love that ending right there. That was fucking top notch. I love that. I loved this whole chapter. I love how it's ending. What the fuck? Okay. fuck is this? What the fuck is this room? Hello, sweet. Oh, whatever the fuck that is. Alright, shit. Okay, now I really do want to continue, but I can't. That hurts me so. Fuck, alright. Again, absolutely fantastic chapter. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I hope all of you did as well. If you did, please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because there will be more Umineko coming soon. Okay, we are clearly near the end. With this, we are clearly near it. We are probably in the climax now, if not very soon. And I don't know what the fuck's about to happen, but I can only imagine that it is about to get real up in this bitch. So I hope you all look forward to it. And again, happy holidays for anyone who is celebrating a holiday right now with friends and family and whatnot. Again, hope you enjoyed this. And until next time, please, as a reminder, stay sinful, folks!